Okay, so just woke up. It's day 34. And I was chain smoking last night and kind of woke up with a bad cough. Oh God. Smoking. Yeah, let's talk about that later. So let's see. Today I woke up and weighed myself as usual and weighed in at 206.2, which is fantastic. I don't really want to get too excited about that number because I know for a fact it's just not going to stay, and therefore it's pretty much invalid, really. And I think I finally come to the realization that the numbers on the scale are just, you know, arbitrary. And I mean, I'm gonna still look at it, and report it, because you know it's definitely you know, always on my mind and something that is like kind of interesting to look at, and you know, an easy way to tell that, you know, things are working. But it's not exactly the most motivational way to track your weight loss. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to keep weighing. I'm going to keep reporting it, but it's funny, you know. I mean, I drop down and I get so excited about it, and then I gain and I get so upset about it. But it seems like lately I just kind of, you know, have tried not to care either way, and that's just over the last couple of days. And, you know, if it goes down, it just goes down. It's not like, you know, hooray, and like a party or anything like that. It's just that, you know, it's gone down, so that's good, you know. It's exciting, and I think I want to concentrate way more on inches and measurements and stuff, and because, you know, that's the part that everybody else sees, you know. If I'm walking down the street, no one's going to be knowing that I weigh, you know, over 200 pounds, but if I look good and I look healthy and I'm carrying myself well, then, well, that's all that really matters, right? So, been kind of drinking coffee the last couple of days, so I decided that, you know, I'll try again tomorrow not to drink it. And, I mean, it's not a huge thing. I just don't want to be drinking 5 cups a day like I was before. You know, I don't think it's a very healthy habit. I have lots of unhealthy habits, you know. So, I mean, if I can get rid of one, even if it's a small one, even if it's just coffee, and work on, you know, weight loss, which is, you know, another problem that I have, and another unhealthy problem is that I'm overweight and unhealthy. Well, then that's, you know, 2 things. I mean, I already got rid of diet pop, which was a huge thing, and pop in general, because, but then again, you know, those things could easily come back. I mean, pop and coffee, they're fairly easy to quit, but they are real easy to pick up again. So, I don't know. The one thing I definitely don't want to slack with is the weight loss after it's done. I mean, if I start drinking coffee again, well, big deal. I'm not going to kill myself, but you know, if I gain all the weight back that I worked really hard to lose and have to start over again, well, I really commend people who do that, because I don't know, it just seems like the hardest thing ever to do, you know, the hardest thing, especially as you get older. It's just way easier to just let it go and not care anymore. You know, when I got out of my 20s, it was almost like, well, what do I care what I look like, you know, but I do, so that's just the way it is. So my workout's going good. I taped 3 parts of it yesterday, and those are just take 1, so they're not perfect or anything, and I've already changed them around a little bit, so try to make them harder and stuff. But I am doing that all from like little notes that I made. I'm not following along with a tape or anything. I'm doing it totally kind of freehand, so it's hard, you know, to keep up for, you know, an entire song. And if you get lost once, you almost have to start over again, because I don't know it well enough to be like, oh, I know what part of the song this is. Some parts I do, but you know, it's hard. I just have a cool down to do, and then, you know, the end stretching. So that's just 2 more songs. I'm not going to film the end stretching because most of it I have to do on the floor. So maybe I'll film it later, but I don't feel like setting my camera up on the floor and trying to do that because I'm just not really good with the camera yet. So, yeah, I'm going to try and film the cool down today, and then try to do it, or maybe I'll try to do it all the way first through and then film the cool down. But I think, like, as I get better and better and better at them, I think I'll continue to film them because it's fun, and also make more songs. Because I don't have to make a whole new routine. I mean, I can replace any of those songs at any point in time with anything else that I want, which is you know, pretty awesome. So I definitely recommend that if you are familiar with, you know, a home workout or whatever, familiar enough with a workout that you can start doing it to your own music safely and properly, then you should do it. It's really fun. I mean, I've spent the last 2 days just practicing this, like, you know, like a kid in high school would practice a part in a play, you know, just over and over and over again. And when I was a kid, I used to really, like, you know, put on a song that I liked and I'd lip sync to it and dance around. Well, that's basically what I'm doing right now. So it's fun. It's like an aerobics mixtape that I'm making myself, which is, it's so great. I mean, it's working out really fun. It's really motivating me. Today I'm going to try and do my regular workout too, because I don't feel like doing it today. And I always feel like on the days when I really don't feel like doing it, well, those are the days that I have to do it. So I'm going to say hi to Jane Fonda today. I gotta drink a lot of water because I smoked way too much yesterday and I was drinking a bit. I had a glass of wine and I don't know. You can hear it. I mean, smoking's so horrible. I'm sure you don't want to just sit here and watch me cough and smoke, but too bad. I'm not going to alter my life just to make it more pleasant for you. So, I mean, if it bugs you that much, then there's lots of non-smoking people who are trying to lose weight too, so. So what else? I don't know. I'm going to get ready. I have so much real life stuff to do, but I just don't feel like doing it. This is all I feel like doing right now, and I get like that. I really do. I get completely over obsessed with things, and everything else kind of like goes to the back burner, and you know, hopefully my life doesn't crash around me. I mean, I try to construct it so that I can do that. If I decide that, you know, I'm going to have this big art frenzy and just paint for 2 weeks straight, that, you know, nothing else is really going to suffer because of that. So that's just my life. That's just the way it goes. I mean, if it becomes a problem, then I'm usually pretty good at spotting the problem and fixing it, you know, before it gets too bad. And right now this is a positive thing. I mean, if this is what is distracting me every day, then, you know, I mean, I can't really complain about that. So I'm going to try to do some other stuff today, but I really am super excited about getting my exercise routine down and trying it all the way through and seeing how intense it is. And as soon as I get it down and I can do it all the way through from start to finish, which is something like 5 songs right now, I want to add at least another 2 or 3 songs because I want it to be at least a half-an-hour workout. So, you know, if life suffers for the next 2 weeks because that's what I want to do, then at least it's not the other way around. So, anyways, have a good Tuesday, and just keep it up, guys, because, you know, no matter how you're feeling, it's all about consistency.